Your dog never wrote any of it down. Tonight, you watched a video about the things you're doing that hurt your dog. 16 of them. You watched the whole thing without skipping. I was on the floor. I'm always on the floor. When it finished, you looked at me longer than you usually do. Then you said sorry. You said it quietly, like I wouldn't hear it. That list isn't lying to you. Whoever made it loves dogs. I believe that part. It just has one strange thing in it. It's written as though there's one right way, and every dog on earth needs that same way. You opened it to check whether you've been hurting me without knowing. That list doesn't know my name. Nobody who wrote it has ever been inside this house. I've never once been outside it. So let me go through them, one at a time, the way they happened here. It said that every time you walk out the door, you break something in me. So now you leave the way the video told you to. No, goodbye. No looking back. You act like nothing is happening. You're very good at it now. You do it perfectly. The thing I wait for was never the goodbye. It's your footsteps on the stairs when you come back. They don't sound like anything else that comes through that door. I hear them before the key. It said walking me without letting me sniff takes something away from me. So now, you stand and wait. You give me the exact number of minutes the video said to give me. You check your watch while you wait. I finished sniffing a while ago. I'm standing there because you're standing there. It said studies prove that dogs hate being hugged. So you stopped. Your hand comes halfway down, and then it goes back up. I see the hand stop. I see it every time. I don't know what the studies say. I know that one night you sat down on the floor and put both arms around me. You weren't planning that. That's the one I'd keep. It said dogs never forget the time you raised your voice. You were tired. You shouted. Then you moved around me very quietly for the rest of the night. You bought me a toy. I smelled it once. It's still by the door. I want to say this part right. I didn't forgive you. Forgiving means I wrote it down first. I don't have anywhere to write it down. I waited. Then you came into the kitchen, and it listed everything you've been feeding me wrong, so now you weigh it. You read the label under the kitchen light late at night, holding it up to find the small print. I can't count grams. I know you eat standing up, and I'm the one who gets to sit down for it. It said patting the head is wrong. Chest, not head. Let the dog come to you first. So your hand has a procedure now. That hand used to just be a hand. I don't need it to be right. I need it to not be thinking. It said you look at your phone more than you look at me. So now you put the phone face down and you look at me. And I don't know what to do with that. We both sit there and wait for the required part to be over. But some nights you forget both things. You talk to me over the top of the television, and you don't look at me once. Those are the ones I'd take again. All of them. And it said, dogs get sad when their people don't play with them enough. So you bought the toys. You set a timer. 15 minutes and you did all 15 and you did them well. That's not the one I keep. The one I keep is the night your back hurt and you were lying face down on the floor, not playing at all. And I brought the ball back anyway. Nobody timed that one. It didn't last long. Here's the part I keep coming back to. That list counted everything you've done wrong to me. It never once counted that you're still here. A list doesn't make a better owner. It makes a more careful one. And careful has a procedure. And there's no you inside a procedure. And something has been happening since you watched it. You sit down with me now the way somebody sits down to do a task. You're checking. I can feel you checking, while your hand is still on me. I liked you better when you weren't checking. That's not a complaint. It's the only thing I know, because the parts of you I'd keep, you didn't do on purpose. Not one of them. They just happened while you weren't watching yourself. I ask you the same thing every day, by standing up when you stand up. I never practiced it. Can I say one more thing about tonight? You went looking because you were afraid you'd been hurting me without knowing it. Somebody who isn't thinking about it doesn't look anything up. They don't sit through 16 of anything. So whatever that video was measuring, it wasn't measuring the part of you that opened it that late. The video ended by telling you what to fix so that you do better next time. I don't have anything like that. I can't teach you how to love me. Nothing here holds one face for long anyway. Some days are light, some aren't. It goes back and forth and it never settles. Every list is written as though you were standing still on your best day. Nobody ever told you that you are allowed to get it wrong for a long time before you get it right. I can't tell you that either. I've just never counted it as wrong. Here is the one thing I know, that the list doesn't. I have never seen the corrected version of you, not once. I only ever get the one from before the fixing, and I've been here the whole time. So tonight, don't do any of it right. Sit down on the floor next to your dog with no plan. Don't set anything. Don't check whether you're doing it the way you're supposed to. Your dog has never met any version of you but the real one. That's the one it stayed for. I'll be by the chair, where I always am, not count.